Hello, this is a 3.2 liter diesel engine 4M41 Mitsubishi Pajero. I made a couple of other videos about it, and today I'm changing the oil. It's a simple procedure. Everyone can do it if you have the time and if you want to get dirty a bit, and if you have a basic tool. So what I'm using right now is a wrench to take the oil cap out. I'm using an oil filter tool to remove the old oil filter out. Sometimes it's easy to remove it by hand, but sometimes it's getting stuck. And of course I'm using the right quantity of oil. In the manual it says 9 liters. Other places I found 8 point something liters, so I just go by the dipstick, so I keep adding. So after 2 bottles of 3.8 liters, like a 1 gallon, from the 3rd bottle I'm going to add until I see the correct level on the oil dipstick. And today I'm using 5WD4 or 5W40. Honestly, I never use this type. I've used different other synthetic brands, synthetic oils. This is synthetic. It's kind of expensive, so it cost me 150 Canadian dollars in oil, maybe less, but plus the filter. So a filter is like almost $30. So it's kind of costly, but I have to do it. And an empty oil bottle, because I want to transfer the old oil into 1 container, and this is not enough. But once I empty a couple of these ones, I'm going to put the leftover, the remaining oil quantity, the used one, into this container to take it to the recycling facility. Canadian Tire still take that one here in Canada. And what I do, of course, I removed the oil plug. It's still dripping, so I don't want to make mess on the ground here. I'm using this type of oil collecting pan. Then the tricky part, I was trying to show you something I learned from a friend. Many people do that. I drilled a couple of holes into the oil filter. In the past I was just unscrewing the oil filter, and it was so messy. Lots of oil was coming out while I was unscrewing the oil filter. But drilling a hole or a number of holes at the bottom, if you drill a large hole with a drill, it might get messy, especially when the drill is spinning. So what I did, I drilled a few smaller holes with like a 4 millimeter drill bit, and I had enough patience to wait till almost everything is coming out from the oil filter. And once it's not dripping anymore, I can go ahead and unscrew with the tool I just showed you. So I just have to get my body underneath somehow. Sometimes I use a jack to give me more clearance to access the oil filter. But then is another suggestion. So if you live in one of these countries, Canada, United States, you can go to the mechanic with your specialty oil filter, which is hard to find here in Canada. So today I'm going to use this brand made in Germany, which I don't like. In the past I was using a different other brand, which I'm having a hard time to find here. So I'm going to use this one just temporarily until a better quality oil filter comes from Germany, from a different supplier. And that's the whole thing. It's a messy process, and you may want to remove the oil cap to relieve the negative pressure, the vacuum that is being created while the oil is dripping. And no big deal of the oil change. So what I was trying to suggest earlier is that you take the filter oil, you take the oil, go to a mechanic, give them $10, $15, $20, you talk to them, and they will do the job way faster for you. So they have all the tools, the hydraulic jack or whatever they have in the shop, so you don't get dirty, and you don't waste almost an hour changing the oil, so you can do something better. And at the same time they can check your car for other problems. Okay, so I hope I gave you a few tips, but if you've done it before, then you know more than I do. Thank you. Bye bye.